When it comes to drones, DJI is one of the leading names in the industry. This year, DJI released some products, but two specific drones caught everyone's eye: DJI Mini 3 Pro and DJI Mavic 3 Classic. They both are offering some different perks, and quite honestly, you can get confused about what to get. So today, we're going head to head about these two drones so you decide easily. Firstly, if we take a look at the DJI Mini 3 Pro, we'll see it's very small in size. Basically, the Mini 3 Pro is the same size as any modern smartphone when it's folded up. It features larger propellers than its predecessor and supports aerodynamic body tilt. It weighs only 249 grams, so it fits in the micro drone category. That means you don't need to take any test for certification. Just use some basic rules and common sense and you're good to go. You can pack it up with a controller and backup battery easily in a small bag and don't have to worry about weight or anything. On the other hand, the Mavic 3 Classic is much bigger and heavier. It weighs around 895 grams. Mavic 3 Classic is supposed to be more professional, so you'll need certifications before flying it in many areas. But this new 3 Classic comes with a C1 label, which is very important for European users, and this labeling means this drone can now fly in the A1 subcategory. So, the Mavic 3 Classic can fly to all the places that weren't possible before. So, we can say for a more professional drone, Mavic 3 Classic is the best option. Mini 3 Pro can be useful for an easier flying setup. Mini 3 Pro comes with a 1x1.3 CMOS sensor with an aperture ratio of f-stop 1.7, which lets in more light than before. It has dual native ISO and supports direct output of HDR footage. This camera is capable of shooting 4K 60fps video in 48 megapixels RAW. There's a slow-mo option in 1080p at 120fps. It comes in handy when you need to use that. The gimbal in the front allows the camera to turn full 90 degrees, so you can switch between horizontal and vertical modes and use the footage without worrying about cropping and losing details. Mini 3 Pro also has tri-directional obstacle sensing in forward, backward, and downward. This in-flight obstacle avoidance makes your flying experience a lot smoother. It's also equipped with DJI's OcuSync 3.0, so you can fly a maximum distance of 18 kilometers with the intelligent flight battery. In comparison, Mavic 3 Classic has a 4x3 CMOS Hasselblad camera and a variable aperture of f-stop 2.8 to f-stop 11 with 12.8 stops dynamic range, which you can control and tweak as per your preference. This 4x3 powerful sensor is capable of shooting 5.1K at 50 fps, and you can also shoot 4K at 120 fps or 1080p at 200 fps for slow-mo shots. It has a horizontal omnidirectional vision system and a downward vision system, which is capable of full 360-degree coverage and protection. If you fly it normally, it'll detect objects throughout the flight. And with the OcuSync 3 technology, Mavic 3 Classic can get a max range of 15 kilometers. Now, even though the Mavic 3 Classic's camera is more powerful, the Mini 3 Pro's camera is also capable of shooting high-res videos than many other micro drones. There are three modes in the Mini 3 Pro: Cinematic mode, which is slower and smoother; Normal mode, medium speed and fairly controlled; and Sports mode, the most exciting mode, which can get up to 36 mph speed. But with this mode on, in-flight obstacle avoidance is disabled. You have to be more careful to fly. This speed mode is very useful when you need to send the drone to any location faster or need to take back the drone quickly. Mini 3 Pro also supports 10-bit video, which means there's more latitude, color grading, and less banding and gradients. If you're shooting in D-Cine-like mode, this becomes more useful. It has an internal storage of 1.2 GB. The drone can give you approximately 34 minutes of shooting at 21.6 kmh in windless conditions. So, one battery is enough to shoot one location easily. Mini 3 Pro is also very quiet when flying and handles wind better than other micro drones. Now, the Mavic 3 Classic comes with three color profiles: Normal, D-Log, and HLG. These color profiles now can improve your experience as it's using the Hasselblad natural color solution embedded within it. You can also capture 20 megapixel photos with it. Dynamic range, details, and colors are very impressive and as per with the top of the line. Mavic 3 Classic has an internal storage of 8 GB. It uses a 5000 mAh battery which can shoot 46 minutes of master shots, hyperlapse, active track, and photo and video modes continuously. You can get up to 3 times digital zoom in Mavic 3 Classic, so you can get a little help if you ever need zooming. You can feel improvements in the GPS lock too. With Mavic 3 Classic, you can start your shooting within 30 seconds. As we can see, Mavic 3 Classic produces more professional looking footage and gives you more control in post-production, whereas you can get speedier with the Mini 3 Pro and still get good looking shots. If you need more runtime from the drone, you can always opt out for an extra battery pack. DJI Mini 3 Pro with the regular RC-N1 controller is currently going for $759, but if you choose the new RC controller, it'll cost you $909. Whereas, you can get the DJI Mavic 3 Classic for $1,599 with the RC-N1 controller and $1,749 if you combine it with the DJI RC controller. In our opinion, if you're new to the drone scene or you're looking for a drone that can take some cool high quality shots for your personal or casual work, you can get the DJI Mini 3 Pro. The Mini 3 Pro costs you less and can learn to be accustomed to flying for future professional upgrades. But if you need a professional level drone now and need the market standard top tier shooting experience, you check out the DJI Mavic 3 Classic. The Classic actually means more. Regardless of your choice, we'll recommend you combine the drone with the new RC controller. The RC controller will provide you with cruise control and a bright 5.5-inch HD touchscreen display, so your flying experience will be a lot smoother. So, this was all about the DJI Mavic 3 Classic and DJI Mini 3 Pro. Which one do you prefer and why? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below.